Ours is a planet of marvels, a 1 in a billion combination of liquids, solids, and gases bursting with life. All life here depends on the light and warmth from the largest celestial body in our solar system, a brilliant star 93 million miles away.
The Earth is in what is officially called the Goldilocks zone around the Sun, where the planet is not too hot and not too cold.
But it takes more than location, location, location to survive. The sun in the sky could kill every living thing on our planet, if not for a force we will never see, but without which Earth's fairy tale would be a horror story.
If we didn't have any protective layers, well, for us, that's way too much radiation, so we're done.
To unlock the answer and reveal what truly makes life on Earth possible, we must look to the heavens and to what lies deep beneath the surface.
The Earth is composed of 4 basic layers. You have the outer crust, and then you have the mantle underneath that, and then you have the outer core and the inner core. And they're both composed of iron nickel, but there's a difference between the 2 of them.
This molten outer core churns non-stop and conceals something entirely different.
The reason why there is a difference is the pressure that's happening. So the inner core is under enough pressure to make it solid, but the outer core, the pressure is just a little bit less, making it that iron nickel as a liquid form.
The solid inner core is about 760 miles across. The molten outer core is almost twice that. Remarkably, while the planet and its inner core rotate to the east, the outer core spins westward, unlocking Earth's most vital force, its magnetic field.
Earth's magnetic field is produced by what we call a dynamo effect. And for this to happen, we need a conducting material, which is the molten iron and nickel in the core. We need convection, we need material rising and falling, and we also need rotation. So the rotation of the Earth takes these rising and falling currents and twists them, and what we end up with is a loop of current of charged particles moving around, and that generates a magnetic field which is aligned approximately with Earth's axis and can extend tens of thousands of miles into space.
When Earth's magnetic field interacts with solar wind, the highly charged particles ejected from the sun's surface create a spectacular light show, the aurora borealis, also known as the northern lights.
When these energetic particles reach Earth's atmosphere, they interact with the molecules in our atmosphere, imparting energy to them. And these energized molecules then emit light. And the colors that we see are specific to the molecules that are there. So the green light comes from oxygen molecules. The red also comes from oxygen and also somewhat from the nitrogen. That's a main component of our atmosphere.
But Earth's magnetic field, its magnetosphere, isn't just for show. It's a shield against the dangers of a hostile universe. The deadly radioactive solar winds can burst through space at more than 1 million miles per hour.
We need the Earth's magnetic field to protect us against the solar particles from the sun, because those solar particles are deadly to any form of life.
They're streaming through space right now away from the sun, encountering our magnetosphere. That is our magnetic field stretching out from that core out into space.
And that's one of the reasons why, life on Earth was able to evolve.
Without this magnetic field, our atmosphere's protective ozone layer could be stripped away.
It would become exposed to the solar wind, causing the ozone layer to become much thinner. Therefore, it can't absorb as much UV light, and so therefore more UV light is getting down to the surface of the Earth.
What would happen if Earth's magnetic field disappeared? Let's unlock the answer. Without protection from the ozone layer, our planet would be bombarded by high levels of radiation, causing a slow-moving extinction event on a molecular level.
When we look at Mars, which used to have very abundant water, Mars has a weak to non-existent magnetic field. and a large amount of that water was split apart by the solar wind.
Leaving the red planet the dry, barren, lifeless wasteland it is today. A cautionary tale for life on Earth.
We want a planet that is going to support life to have liquid water on its surface, because as far as we know, water is required for the existence of life.